All right, it's time for sports. Now, she may be 67 years old, but Joyce NDUKU can't wait to lace up her runners for this year's Boston Marathon for the second time. Tata NDUKU is popularly known for participating and completing various marathons throughout the world. She got involved in the sport at a late age, making her marathon debut in 2004. The impressive feat means Joyce, also known as the Marathon Granny, will have completed her 42 kilometers marathon in the Inspiration 125th edition of the Boston Marathon event. Our reporter Mohammed Isaac with the story of the Marathon Granny.
One and two.
Known as Marathon Granny, a mother of two, Joyce NDUKU is one of Kenya's oldest women marathon runners.
Yeah.
While many of us continue to blatantly state our age as an excuse to execute physical activities, Joyce, hailing from the lush grasslands of Kitengela, has successfully finished numerous marathon runs at the age of 67 years.
And in 2010, I was turning 56 years old, and I decided to run to celebrate my birthday by doing a 56 kilometers in 2010. So I registered a race in South Africa called Two Oceans for my 56th birthday, and I ran 56 at the age of 56, and I ran and completed. Then I knew at least the potential is there. Maybe I can try another distance further than.
With a track record of running almost 2 decades now, her journey hasn't been smooth. At 50, arthritis almost blocked her from achieving her dreams. However, she later conquered it by walking extensively. Joyce later made her way to the first ever marathon, the Nairobi Standard Chartered Marathon, in the year 2004.
In 2004, when I turned 50, I had a problem of walking downstairs and squatting. And so I thought I was contracting arthritis. And the fear of arthritis pushed me to go and try running. And so after running for 2 months, I heard about Standard Chartered Marathon, which was to be in October. So I went and registered for my first Standard Chartered Marathon, which was in 2004. And I registered, and a lot of people discouraged me. They told me, well, at the age of 50, you cannot run, you will die. So I said, let me go and register. And I ran my first Standard Chartered Marathon in the year 2004, 21 kilometers, and I finished. And when I finished, I left the bandage at KICC and walked to my house in Nairobi. 3, 4, 1.
After completing some of the renowned races like Leo Marathon, Kigali Peace Marathon, Boston Marathon, the evergreen marathoner is set to challenge herself in the annual Boston Marathon on the 11th of October this year in the United States.
Yeah, this year I've registered for the Boston Marathon, which is one of the oldest marathons in the world. This year they are celebrating 125 years. 125 years on 11th of October, which I have managed to get. So, but as I've said, Boston Marathon is among the most prestigious marathon in the world. As a recreational runner, and the joy of every recreational runner, because we don't run to be paid, we don't run for money. Instead, we pay money to run. And as much as we run for physical fitness, we run for charity. And you know, running marathon, it's a huge movement in the world.
The Marathon Granny has participated in numerous marathons both locally and internationally. And in her passion, Joyce shares the key secret behind her success as consistency and patience. Mohammed Isaac, Switch TV News.
You could tell clearly, Mohammed Isaac was struggling with the granny of 67 years, doing a marathon in Boston. Myself and my camera person, Victor, I'm sure we cannot be able to do that. We weigh heavy, 100 plus. We'll try running.